I've been keeping a secret. I know. I decided not to cut my hair. I know. But also, I have a new puppy. This is my new puppy, Goose. He is kind of crazy right now. He is 14 weeks old. He's a miniature long-haired dachshund, and I love him. We're soulmates, right? Right. He has taken up so much time, so much energy, and it's literally like taking care of like a newborn baby. I'm gonna put him down for a second. I wanted to introduce my new puppy to you guys. I thought it would be fun to do puppy picks, the books I read for a week. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him 2 options. I'm gonna put a treat on both of them, and whichever one he goes to is the book I'm gonna pick. He probably will eat both of the treats and not just leave one. So whichever one he goes to first is what I'm gonna deem he picked. These are both new book releases, and these are both really anticipated reads. So honestly, either one he picks, I'm gonna be really excited to read about. The first one is Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford. This is the last book of the Windy City series. This is about Rio, who is kind of a side character in the first book, and I've been so freaking excited to read his book. And then the other option I am picking is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I have still yet to read this. I've heard kind of mixed opinions about this one, but I've heard it's kind of similar to The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I love. If it's kind of similar and it's Emily Henry's writing, I'm still really excited about it. Hold on a second, he's still in the shoes. Hey! He's in timeout right now. He's gonna pick the books I read for the week. Aren't you excited? He's so excited, I can tell. This is what I have to deal with. I'm trying to set up, but he keeps getting right in the camera. Watch. Okay, ready? There's one on this book and the one on this book. Okay, ready, set, go! Oh, he thinks I just have them. Hold on, let me face him away. Maybe he'll figure it out. Ah, yay! Oh, he doesn't know where the other one is. We're reading Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford. I'm so excited. He figured out where the other one is. He was so cute. Around 55% of the way through Rewind It Back. If it doesn't look like it, it's because I've actually been reading this more on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited. I don't think I've updated like really at all about this book, but I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this book. This one is about Hallie and Rio. I just loved Rio from the beginning. He's kind of like a girl's girl, if you will. He is just so sweet and so silly and so funny, and I love that he is so sweet, so silly, so funny in those books, but in this one we really get to see him being a little bit more serious. Him and this girl Hallie were next door neighbors, and it's a second chance romance. So they've grown up together, they dated previously. My man Rio is just like down bad for her. She is renovating his house because she's an interior designer, and that's kind of how they spend more time together. And she also lives next door again to him, which is really funny. I also really like how there are flashback scenes in this, and I like watching them grow up together and kind of fall in love with each other and like all these little cute things. I love seeing all the other characters. They feel like my babies. I feel so nostalgic almost reading these books. Every time I read it, I just feel like, oh, I'm home again. I know by the end of this book, I'm gonna just absolutely sob because I just love these characters and this world so much. I'm really enjoying this one so far. It's been really fun. Having the same page like 3 times. You know what? There's just too many good things, okay? Hello, I have finished Rewind It Back by Liz Tomford last night. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And I really loved how this was like their next door neighbors, their childhood friends to lovers, second chance to just everything like about trope wise. I like really enjoyed and I really liked it. I really loved this book. I love these characters. I'm like low-key so sad that it's over. I know Monty is going to be getting a book, so he's going to get like a spin-off book, so I will see them again. But I'm just so sad. Why am I sad? I'm sad over fictional people. I ended up giving this 4.5 stars. Good pick from the Goosey man. We're gonna have him pick another book, and I already know the 2 books that I want him to pick. So one of the books I'm gonna have him choose this time is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is her newest release. This is the first female scientist of NASA. So I'm really excited. Then I have The Favorites by Lane Fargo. This was like popping off like a while ago, and I'm still really interested. I'm gonna put this out, and then I'm gonna put my Kindle out, and I'm gonna put a treat on both. Oh, he just peed. Oh, you just peed again! Bruh! One here, one here. He's literally wiggling out of my hand. All right, go. Oh, and it's Atmosphere. You pissed on my floor a couple of times for it, but whatever. Next book, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Of the way through Atmosphere right now. I'm really liking it. I feel like the story is very interesting, but we are following our main character Joan, who applying to be an astronaut. She gets a job. She's one of the first group of women to be considered to go to space. We're also following kind of like there is a mission that is happening out in space. Something has gone wrong, so they are trying to get the astronauts back to Earth. I'll have to find a quote. This is her talking with Vanessa about like they're going over the stars and stuff, and this is what she said. Well, we are the stars, Joan said, and the stars are us. Every atom in our bodies was once out there, was once a part of them. To look at the night sky is to look at parts of who you once were, who you may one day be. And then there's like another little section I really like. It says, being human was such a lonely endeavor. We alone have consciousness. We're the only intelligent life form that we know of in the galaxy. We have no one but one another. Joan was always moved by the fact that everything, all matter on Earth and beyond, up past the atmosphere, going as far as the edge of the universe as it expands farther and farther away from us, is made from the same elements. We are made of the same things as the stars and the planets. Yup. Yeah. I think she put in so much research into this book. Already I feel like I know a lot more about stars than I think I ever would have known. Finished Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid a little while ago. I was on vacation. Wow, look how cool. Will I get copyrighted for this? I think I got my swag on. I probably showed a couple of short snippets, so you're welcome. I really did enjoy this. I think sometimes the story, because it says it's a love story, it takes a little bit for it to get there. So I was like waiting, and then boom, it hits and you're like, yeah. I think they are so sweet. I think they are so cute. They just do not give up on each other, and I think that is what I love the most. They're so soulmate coded. I loved it. And it's also about just like Joan figuring out her sexuality too. Obviously there's like astronaut space stuff also happening. There's a plot happening besides their love story. Ended up giving this 4 stars. I really loved Joan. I loved Vanessa. I loved Joan's relationship with her niece Frances. I think this book was so good. I really enjoyed it. If you even like the space stuff was really interesting. I love the way Joan talks about space. Highly recommend if you've been wanting to read her newest release.
What are you doing?
First option is Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. This literally just came out. I had no idea she was coming out with a new book. I have no idea what this one is about. Another one I have is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. Since these are both going to be on my Kindle, I'm going to just put 2 treats on the ground and say this one and then that one. That's what I'm going to do.
Are you peeing? No, Goose!
This is hard to do with one hand.
Out on a Limb is that one. Till Summer Do Us Part is that one. Ready?
He's probably going to go for that one. I can already see it. Till Summer Do I Part? Till Summer Do We Part? Something like that. We're reading the Megan Quinn one. So I have been reading Till Death Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. So far, it's a silly concept. So we're following our main character Scotty, and she gets into this kind of like conundrum. She feels like everybody at her like work is married, and she is recently divorced, and she's not part of this like married club. Her CEO comes into one of the meetings and she lies that she has a husband and whatever, explains that her and her husband are having marital problems. Her CEO just pulls over and says, "Hey girl, my husband actually is a marriage counselor, so like if you guys need help, like let's do it, like let me help you, like blah blah blah," which also very nice but kind of overstepping. Anyways, Scotty is in this conundrum that she has to find a fake husband to go to this marriage counseling with. I will say the first chapter really icked me out. Like the prologue, because it was like, I just moved to New York. I love being in the big city. New York City, baby. There are still some points in her book that I'm like, the writing's not amazing. I don't hate it yet. I just think the writing's really bad, and I think their character dialogue is really bad. The predicament in itself is stupid. Just say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I look stupid. I lied. And yeah, that's it. Let's read. With me. I am 50. I'm always unprepared. Well, I'll be damned. I'm 52% in. Sorry, I'm gonna play with him while we talk. I'm actually liking this so much more now. I know at the beginning, like that girl at the beginning, she was a hater, okay? I'm actually enjoying this a lot more now. What happens after Scotty and Wilder go to this fake marriage counseling is that they get invited to go to this summer camp to help their marital problems. Right now they have actually had like a real argument, kind of like sentenced to a tent by themselves. So probably something crazy gonna happen. I'm actually finding it to be quite funny. I think Wilder is such a fun character. All I'm saying is if this was my work retreat, I would not be effing going. Surprisingly, I'm having a good time. Do I think the writing's still like really amazing? Not really, but it's more fun. It's more of like a fun concept. It's silly. It's nothing super serious. And I'm enjoying it a lot more. I think the characters, like I said, I love Wilder. I think he really makes it. And I think, like I said, Scotty has a lot of baggage. He's kind of like helping her work through it, basically. I finished, I know you're so cute. I finished Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. I ended up liking it more than I thought. I really thought like the very beginning I was going to DNF this book because I was just not liking it. I was not in the mood for this type of book. Once they go to this marriage counseling summer camp, it gets really good. Now I will say, after they leave the camp, I do think the ending was kind of dragged out a bit. I ended up giving this one 3.5 stars. The beginning wasn't that good, and the ending really. The middle was so good though. Like the part of them at the camp is so fun. It gives summer vibe. He did it pretty good, honestly. I had 4.5, 4 stars, 3.5. It slowly, gradually got lower in ratings, but that's okay. No 5 stars, but nothing I hated, and everything was pretty good. Thank you for watching this video. You will be seeing him probably a lot more. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye! Bye!